Good morning, my friends. Today is Wednesday, April 15th. Mrs. Oppel is going to be so goofed up because it's a Wednesday and we're starting school. But that's a good thing. We're halfway through the school week. So I hope everybody had a great long weekend, part of a vacation. I know most of you celebrate Easter. I did. It was kind of quiet. It was Mr. Oppel and myself here at the house. We had ham steaks on the grill. I made au gratin potatoes, which are really good. Haven't made those in a long time. And we watched some TV, went out for a walk, and then took some pictures in front of a flowering tree in my front yard that we always do on Easter. So we had some of our Easter traditions as well. So I hope you had a good Easter with your family and had a nice weekend. Yesterday was beautiful and sunny, and today looks a little overcast. Tomorrow's supposed to be sunny, so let's get outside, right? All right, so let's go over, I just want to go over quickly our daily language review from last week, and we'll talk about what we're going to do today. I also want to welcome Powell. He's now in our class, so welcome, Powell. You know the guys in the class. We have Kira and Callie, Mohammed, Jake, Nick, and sometimes Marky and Justice, and now we have Powell as well. So you guys won't see each other on the Google Classroom. Everybody's got a separate classroom, but that's who's watching my videos every day. So welcome, Powell. Powell, what we're doing is we're going over a sheet that we do every day. I'm not sure that you've got the one that we're going over now, but in your mailbox I left you the new one that we're starting for this week. But first, everybody, let's finish last week's. We did Thursday, and then we last met on Thursday, so you had to do Thursday. That's right. Mixed up here. Let's see. So I don't think we went over this. I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure we didn't. We shouldn't have. So we have the sentence review sheet. Move this a little closer. Okay, let's see. Did Allison broke her leg yesterday? Did starts with a capital letter, so capital D. Allison is a name, so that should be a capital. Then it says, did Allison broke her leg yesterday? I have a question mark at the end because I can tell they're asking a question. But we don't say, did Allison broke her leg? We said, did Allison break her leg? So here's the corrected sentence rewritten. Did Allison break her leg yesterday? The second sentence, Shelton watched as the zookeeper feeds the animals. Shelton, remember I said, is a name. It's a man or a boy's name. We don't usually see that. We think of it as the city that we live in. So Shelton is a name, plus it's the beginning letter, so we capitalize it. Shelton watched as the zookeeper feeds the animals. So, period at the end. Zookeeper is good. The word I'm concerned about is the verb feeds. Watched as the zookeeper feeds. Now I know this happened already because it said he watched. And I circled the ED for you. So Shelton watched means it already happened. So if we talking about feeding, if it already happened, they fed. F-E-D. So Shelton watched as the zookeeper fed the animals, period. Which word is not spelled correctly? Number 3, the word is ready. It should be R-E-A-D-Y. You really can't see that, can you? Gotta get closer. And the other word, number 4, is gain. That means to get something. It should be G-A-I-N, gain. And number 5, which word does not belong in the group? So we wanted to say which is something different. We have sandals, socks, gloves, sneakers. I circled gloves. Why did I circle that? Because sandals belong on your feet, socks belong on your feet, sneakers belong on your feet, but gloves belong on your hands. So I circled gloves. Now I know some of you did Friday. You showed me that. And I think I went back and forth about do Friday, don't do Friday, do Friday, don't do Friday. Let's see. I'm just going to go over it quickly. Again, I like these. This is a paragraph, and you have to pick what the mistake is, if there is one, in the underlined section. So we have a paragraph, and there are 5 underlined parts of sentences, and you have to say if it's a capitalization, a punctuation, a spelling, or if there's no mistake, those errors. So Australia is the smallest continent. It is the only continent located entirely in the southern hemisphere. The kangaroo is the national symbol of Australia. Australia's capital is Canberra, located in the eastern part of the country. So the first part, Australia is the smallest continent, is underlined. Right away I noticed they did not capitalize that, so that's a capitalization error. Number 1, and it's a capitalization error I colored in. Second part, located entirely in the. Ooh, I see in, I-N-N. When we see in like that, that's talking about like a hotel or a motel. In, it doesn't mean inside something. So that would be a spelling error. Number 2. Number 3, the kangaroo is the national. Kangaroo is the national. I'm going to read beyond it. Symbol of Australia. There's nothing wrong with that. No mistake for number 3. Number 4, Australia, Australia's. I need to read before and after this. So the kangaroo is the national symbol of Australia with a question mark. Australia's, I see apostrophe S showing ownership. That's correct. It's that question mark is a problem. There should just be a period there. So number 4 is a punctuation error. And number 5, eastern part of the country. Uh-oh, I see part has an E on the end. That's a spelling error. So if you did not do these, go back and do them quickly. And the answers again were 1, capitalization, 2, spelling, 3, no mistake, 4, punctuation, 5, spelling. So that's last week's. I'm going to give you a break today because it's Wednesday. We're coming in just back after our holiday, trying to catch up on other things. We're just going to do the daily language review. Now, today's Wednesday, so I would normally give you Wednesday, but I'm going to have you do Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, and that's going to be your assignment today. So let's go over these quickly. Powell, you need to just read along. Every time when I show the video, you should have this paper with you ready to review it. So let's look at Mondays. I'll read them for you, and then you're going to do these all on your own. Which word is spelled correctly? We have mailbox. And here we have animal. Which one is correctly? Just going to circle it. We correct these sentences. Did you remember to pack a toothbrush, nightgown, and bathing suit? Derek, boy's name, Derek, his favorite subject is art. Something has to be changed around in that sentence. Complete the following analogy. 7 is to number as G is to, what is it? Okay. All right, our Tuesday work. Tuesday, can we see it? There we go. Okay. Correct the sentences. Me and Sam want to help Mrs. James wash her car. Right there. Have you ever been on an airplane? Tricky part here. Number 3, use context clues to determine the meaning of the bolded word. The bold word is masquerade. On Halloween, he will masquerade as a ghost by using a sheet. What does masquerade mean? And ailing. He was ailing, so he stayed home from school and went to the doctor. 2 new vocabulary words. And is this a statement telling us something? A command telling us to do something? Question or an exclamation? Have you ever seen the Grand Canyon? What kind of sentence is that? You can write the answer in on that space there. And then let's look at Wednesday. Today is Wednesday. Okay, is the subject or predicate underlined? Okay, the subject is who or what the sentence is about. Predicate is the action, what happened. So they underlined threw a surprise party for their mother. Is that the subject or is it the action, the predicate? The Great Barrier Reef is 1,250 miles long. That's down near Australia. Right, correct our sentences. Helen Keller learned how to use sign language when she was 4. Lots of errors in this sentence. The elephant drawed water in using his trunk. He sprayed it on his back. That was even hard to read because of the errors. So read that over a couple of times and figure out what the mistakes are and rewrite it. Make sure you always rewrite these. And Powell, we put our correcting marks. We put 3 lines to capitalize. We put a line through if we have to correct it and put a new word there. We put our punctuation at the end and we always put it in a circle. So those are some of our common marks. And number 5, which word is spelled correctly? Dangerous. Circle the one that's correct. Okay, so everybody, that is our work for today. Nice and easy. We're going to just do the 3 days on that. And then we'll be getting into new things too as we move along. So I hope you have a great day today. Bye-bye.